Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. Hoping a fantastic day. Obviously, we are traveling here for the next week or so. Deeply appreciate your patience. We're going to take a quick look here at Gala, though, just a heads up on that. Obviously, we want to double check a few key factors. Back in data, support and resistance levels, like we discussed here previously. When we recently covered this, there was a lot of reasons why this ascending trend is our friend, right? We got short-term trend lines. Resistance levels here we want to pay close attention to because this 0.5 fib level could very well be a strong resistance at about 5.1 cents. If we break through that, though, might be a different story altogether. Look at this here. Between 5.1 and 5.5, heavy concentration of liquidation. Okay, so again, all the more reason why the price action is probably likely more likely to go higher than lower based on that sentiment. Okay, now again, is that a reason to take a long position? No. We want to have contributing factors, but generally speaking, that's a positive one. Okay, so again, really cool stuff there. Thanks again so much to my community as well for some awesome feedback. Deeply appreciate that. And again, once again, your patience. Happy we're back on track here with a nice little Bitcoin long, 28% in roughly 20 hours. With our Premium Plus group, BNB, Chainlink, we've got a lot of swing trades here, day trades rather. Solana, Matic, Cardano, Chainlink. I mean, the list goes on, folks. We've been scalping the heck out of the market in the last 24 hours. So congrats to everyone on that too. Super happy that's working out well for you. If you are curious about that, again, cryptocash.tech is a site linked down below. Feel free to consider registering. Just make sure if you do, you watch through my trading academy and you learn as much as you can. Because the whole point of being a better trader is to be a better trader. You can't just piggyback off folks, right? You got to be able to do it for yourself. So the ones finding the best benefit are my traders who are taking it serious and they're actually learning from their mistakes. You have to do that. So write things down, learn what you can. Let's take a look here. So daily time frame, first of all, below 50 in the RSI, generally not like the most favorable. Okay, I'm not saying it can't still continue through that, but it's reaffirming that resistance at 0.5, right? That 0.5 fib at 5.1 cents. MACD is converging, letting us know we have a strong shift in momentum. It's a great sign. Again, we got this recent resistance level, recent support level, potential resistance here too. So this guy right here isn't like a definitive line in the sand, but it reaffirms at 0.5 to 0.618 resistance level, just above that golden pocket. We have some room for growth here, okay? So we're not in a perfect situation, but stochastic swinging up generally lets us know we have a little bit more gas left in the tank, okay? So daily time frame, I would say, is looking favorable. Is it perfect? No, it's just looking better than it did before, okay? And again, that may not mean anything to you, but in the overall sense, we can't just we don't want to be premature with our celebration here, okay? You know what that looks like. It's not really ideal. 4-hour time frame, swinging down for the MACD divergence. We're seeing this with a lot of coins because they've been kind of sort of swinging up for the last 5 or 6 days. A lot of slow growth, but still growth nonetheless. Take a look at the 4-hour. We can see stochastic swinging down, MACD, as we discussed, is diverging, RSI tapering off, money flow index decreasing. These are generally unfavorable signs in the 4-hour time frame. We're seeing this on ICP and a few other coins right now where they kind of went, they came up to a resistance level, got rejected, and now that Bitcoin's pulling back, they're pulling back a little harder than they should. I'm not saying the sky's going to fall here with this coin, but the truth is we're below a lot of simple moving averages that are important, these resistance levels between 0.5, 0.6, and 8, but we're honoring an ascending trend, and that ascending trend is our friend running concurrent with a 50-day simple moving average. Those all combined together gives us a decent situation here, not optimal by any stretch, but the 4-hour time frame I would say is more like kind of fair to middling. It's not great, it's not terrible. You combine that with the daily time frame and we're looking slightly decent, okay? Again, I'm not super excited about this, but again, there's not a lot of coins right now that have super exciting charts. They're very messy, very weird, and you've seen less signals from me in the general, not because I'm traveling, but specifically because there's not a lot of opportunity, folks. You got to recognize that. And good traders are okay with being patient. We're in this weird transition right now. So to me, Bitcoin is just all sorts of stupid. Even though it's done well, we just took some profits off it. There's not a lot of confirming factors. Even though Bitcoin had them, I just felt a little apprehensive taking a trade on the weekend. I don't love doing that. You shouldn't either because weekends are kind of funky. Now that we're here on the Mondays, let's see what's going on with this. Hope you don't have a case of the Mondays. So Gala, 4-hour time frame, we already confirmed is looking kind of weird. Hourly time frame also confirming some weirdness here. We got a conversion line with a baseline that's positive. We're just kind of edging out on the cloud here that's also positive, somewhat of a support, but lagging span's not free and clear, so kind of just tells us you want to be careful taking along, but it's still a viable option. What I mean by that is we have this nice little type of ascending pattern here, which really is looking pretty decent to me. So again, when you see this kind of thing happen, it's not a perfect situation, but generally speaking, they're more likely to break to the upside than the downside. Okay, so This has propensity to do well when you have a type of pattern like this. Is it exact? No, you could adjust it and move around a little bit, but generally speaking, it's an ascending pattern, establishing higher lows, and once we break down below this ascending trend line, we should be in pretty decent shape. Keep in mind, even if we break this, we still have the larger ascending trend line on our side, okay? So I don't think it's dire straits so we lose this trend line, but it would be nice to be able to maintain that, retest this level, break the 5.1 cents, and then, Bob's your uncle, we go ahead and kill these, or sorry, not kill, we wreck the shorts, or we let them do that, we just follow along, right? Again, understanding what the market's moving ahead of time, you can do that to an extent with these types of things. Is this an exact science? No, and at this point here, it does look like Bitcoin's pulling back down to 66K, so is Gala. It's no surprise there. Even ICP is pulling back to a bit of an aggressive pullback there, but standard when Bitcoin does the same thing. Keep in mind, Bitcoin's overextended. I would wait for a pullback, probably recommend it in this case. Even though Bitcoin's looking pretty decent, we still have a lot of reasons why the price action may not continue further up. Okay, so that's kind of where we're at there. What are your 2 cents? Why don't you comment below? Let me know what your thoughts are. I'd love to hear your feedback, and I deeply appreciate you watching. And please comment, like, subscribe, follow. Make sure you reference Bitunix too. I can tell you what, they're a phenomenal exchange. Link down below. We actually went to a conference with them here recently and got to meet their owner. They're super, super chill. I love these guys. So thanks again so much for the opportunity to work with you. And of course, for our members, you've been awesome to us for the last 6 months now. It's been great. So link down below. No KYC or VPN required. Check them out. Hope you all have a great rest of your day, though. Thanks again for your time. We'll see you the next one. Take care.